Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at two Maelstrom variants. We've got the Pirate Legend and Fiscal Quarter. We're doing Pirate Legend first. You get this one from the Crimson Fleet vendor Alundra, so you need to join the Crimson Fleet and work your way to the point where you can board the Key, which is their space station. And you can browse their vendors, and you can pick this one up for about 7,500 credits, so it's really cheap. Obviously it's a Maelstrom, it's a low power weapon, but it can do a decent amount of damage in the right situation. This one is blue, so you get one trait which is Space Adept, so plus 30 damage while you're in space, minus 15 damage while you're on the planet. That kind of makes sense with a pirate weapon. So this is one of the weapons that you'll want to use while you're doing hostage rescue missions. I think it'll shine in those situations. It comes pre-installed with a reflex sight, muzzle brake, drum magazine, and hair trigger. The drum magazine is a really nice touch. You'll get a lot of ammunition out of that. Yeah, it'll be a slower reload, but you won't have to reload quite so often. The rest of it is all straightforward. I'm not really certain about the reflex sight on this one. We'll see how that goes, but the hair trigger should be quite good, and the muzzle brake will help with accuracy and recoil. So yeah, we're not doing a hostage rescue, ironically enough. We're doing a really low level outpost. I thought this would be, I don't have a hostage rescue mission, unfortunately. I did it on another video for today, so taking what we can find. So in this case it's just a low level outpost, and we'll give it a fair go, but keeping in mind that the damage will be reduced by 15% because we're on a planet. So that's the reflex sight. It's a bit blurry and wobbly. Oh, it's a bit better when you aim it at something. Interesting. I wonder if it cleans up when you aim it at a person. See if we can find somebody. There's somebody. Yeah. So it stays clean whilst you're aiming. No, it doesn't. It stays all blurry. Well, that's a shame. But no matter. It's entirely up to you what you do with it. Obviously you can swap that scope for something else if it doesn't get on, if you don't get on with it. But we'll give it a go and we'll see what we can do with the scope. There was someone walking around. Where'd you go? There you are. Hello. Goodbye.
Here we go.
Now there'll be lots of people walking around. I know I said that the Maelstrom is quite a weak weapon, and for the most part it is. It's pretty much a starter weapon. Besides the cutter, it's one of the first things you probably will pick up. This one actually deals quite a bit of damage. I mean, obviously these are stupidly low level compared to me. I'm at 137, I think. So there's no real comparison. But I haven't reloaded yet, and we're taking them out quite successfully. It's accurate, I will give it that. Even with the scope, the kick isn't there. The recoil is just almost non-existent. So it's the mods, the pre-installed mods are complementing each other, which is good to see. There we go, first reload. Didn't take too long.
Got company. Find him.
Where are you? There you are. Bye. Let's see how it does with hip firing. It's my preferred method, and I would say just as good. trying. One of the things I do like about the Maelstrom is it's such a light, simplistic weapon to use that running around doesn't feel quite so cumbersome. Some of the bigger weapons, to me, feels like you're actually pulling around a lot more weight than you should be. I mean, I know that's not actually the case. It's all psychological, but still, it just feels like it. That's a terrible shot on my part. Really expecting this one to struggle quite heavily, but it's just not. I mean, yeah, they are really, really low level. I wish we could have had something a bit more higher level to test this one with. When I relocate to do Fiscal Quarter, I might actually pull this one out for a couple of them just to see how it does. I'm actually quite enjoying this one. I haven't bothered that much with the Maelstrom because it's just, for the most part, they're just so low level that they're not worth it. This one is actually quite fun to use. Big angry bot. Dead angry bot. Where are you running to? Don't run away. I think that's a pretty good indication of the drawbacks of it. I mean, that was a level 14 with armour and you had to unload quite a lot into it. I actually think it might struggle with the higher level mob, but I still want to give it a go, so hopefully we'll be able to pick up somebody who will present us with a bit of a challenge. Let's make sure we got everybody. I know we haven't. There should be one more around here somewhere. Let's get our loot. Let's not forget the loot chest. Concussive calibrated Maelstrom. So, what is essentially an upgrade to this? So we'll power sewing there, open the door. Take the power. No. Open. There we go. There it is. Oh dear.
You're not digging me out!
There we go. Base clear. So, final impressions. Pirate Legend. I mean, not taking into consideration this was a planet-side base, really, really low level. It's fun. I don't want to take anything away from it in that regard. It's an entertaining weapon to use. You can have a lot of fun just running around with this one. It's really simple to use. The drum magazine actually works surprisingly well with it. There's lots of rounds in there. It doesn't take that long to reload, so it won't really slow you down. It works, but I question whether it could work against a really high level character, something closer to your actual level. So hopefully when we do Fiscal Quarter I will be able to get us to an outpost or a ship that will give us that chance to push it to its limit, and we'll give it a few shots on something much higher level and complicated. So yeah, a fair test, so to speak. But for the most basic show off of this weapon, keep in mind this is just a showcase, it's not a critical review or anything like that. It's just showing what the weapon can do, so you can make your own mind up and see whether you think it's worth going after. But when considering how cheap it is and how easy it is to get to the Crimson Fleet, it's not going to hurt for you to try it. I think you might actually be pleasantly surprised. So we will halt that one there. I will relocate us to another base, and we will go over the Fiscal Quarter. Okay, so this is Fiscal Quarter, second Maelstrom we are covering. This one again is a blue, 5 out of the 7 mods pre-installed. You get a short scope, compensator, tactical grip, armor piercing rounds, and a hair trigger. So this one should do a bit more damage. This one comes with the trait of shattering, so you break through even the strongest armor. So again, it's designed for armor penetration, so it should do really well. The short scope is going to give you a zoomed in target reticle. I'm not certain that's a good idea for a mid-range assault rifle. I would probably stick with a red dot scope, but obviously you can change that when you want. To get Fiscal Quarter, you need to complete the quest, the main quest, All That Money Can Buy. Walter, who is handing you the quest, will give you this as a reward once you complete that. It's really not complicated at all. It's really straightforward, easy to do, and you'll pick this one up quite quickly. So if you go through the main quest really quickly, yeah, you'll get this one early on, and you can put it to good use, hopefully. So we'll give this one a quick run through, and then we will compare this and Pirate Legend and see which one we prefer. That's the view you're getting. I just don't think it's worth it for an assault rifle. But we'll see. Hoping they're a little bit higher level than what I'm seeing at the minute. Oh dear. Terrible shot. Because that's really low level. I was hoping for something a bit higher than that. No matter, we'll keep looking. Got plenty more mobs around here to take care of. Danger. There, now they're really angry. Wow. That's where it's gonna shine. It took down robots really easily. I would say that Fiscal Quarter has a faster fire rate. I think Pirate Legend is just a bit slower. But I don't think it's by much. Get up there. Don't run away. It's not nice to run away. That was pointless, wasn't it? Although we did manage to take out 2 in a row there. Oh, stolen artwork. I'm not running around with contraband. I tend to forget I have it and then get arrested. So, carry on. I will admit I am actually favouring Pirate Legend a bit more than this one. I like the magazine size. I like the firepower of it. I think if you fitted armor piercing rounds to Pirate Legend, it would beat this so far. But we'll keep going. Let's do a little bit of scope aiming here. Let's see if we can get this guy off from range. I think therein lies the problem. It's the scope. It's... Oh, okay. I believe we're about to have company. That didn't work out well for you, did it? Okay. Let's see if we can call the elevator. I've never actually called it from down here. Can you call the elevator from down here? I don't think you can you? Okay. And we fly. Not a problem. It won't take us long. So, yeah, for standard weapons, if you're dealing with a lot of robots, then definitely go with Fiscal Quarter. Clearly that is the winner there. And again, armor, buy, no trouble. It's set up for that and it does the job well. 26 high armor. Let's see. But ironically, I actually think Fiscal Quarter should have had the drum magazine to it. I think Pirate Legend should have had the the smaller magazine to it. There we go. He bleeds out. Oh, we're bleeding out. So, that's the base cleared. Conclusions. These two are close. Like a lot of other things, it could all come down to situations. Some will favour Pirate Legend, others would favour Fiscal Quarter. I'm not honestly sure which I could say would do better as an all-rounder. Touch and go, but I'm leaning more towards Pirate Legend. I think it's just a bit more of a balanced weapon, and with just a few minor tweaks it could be a really good weapon. This one, yeah, the armor piercing setup is fantastic, which makes it really good against machines. It makes it really good against high level armored targets. This one, it's just lacking. It needs a lot of modifications to make it a worthwhile gun, but it is easy to get. Might actually be easier to get this than it would be Pirate Legend, because you don't have to do quite so much work. Walter has almost introduced you right from the start, so, and it's all part of the main quest line, so you'll have to do it if you want to progress. Yeah, I will stick with Pirate Legend as the preferred of the two, with Fiscal Quarter a close second behind. But that scope really lets it down, and the small magazine, it needed a bigger magazine for such a high rate of fire. So yeah, there we go. That is Pirate Legend and Fiscal Quarter. We'll call that there. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know which one of these two you prefer and why. I'd be really interested to hear. A thumbs up would be hugely appreciated for the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Lots of content, plenty more to come, and other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Take care.